Oh, isn't this a good day for grinding? Oh, hello there. Didn't know you were there. Sorry, I was just was busy there. I was doing a little bit of writing on the wall. Let's open a Ramune. Do you like Ramones? Ramune are very tasty. There we go. Nice. This is melon soda. Melon soda. It tastes like well, have you ever gone on one of those floats with ice cream and melon soda? It's exactly this, right? Delicious. All right. Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. So, today I want to show you a really neat trick that I found. Turns out that, well, so Teslas have internet capabilities. A friend jokingly referred to them once as oversized cell phones with wheels. And it's kind of true because, I mean, you actually have a SIM card in there and everything. So, what if I told you that it is possible to control your Tesla with Siri on HomeKit? Tesla has its own proprietary app, but instead of that, you can actually integrate it through an application that's known as Homebridge, so you can use Siri directly with it. Basically, you get voice commands and you get automations on it. It's actually really, really cool. Now, of course, I was thinking, oh man, but installing the Homebridge server is gonna require me to keep my computer on all the time. I don't necessarily want to do that. Oh, but of course, we can install this on a Raspberry Pi, which is a really low profile, really low power consumption device that you can just, you can treat as a set it and forget it, right? So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let me show you how to install the Homebridge server and how to configure it with your Tesla. It's actually really easy, so let's get started. Alright, so here I have an SSH session to my Raspberry Pi. I flashed a Raspberry Pi with with the operating system before. Alright, so let me show you how to install Homebridge on a Raspberry Pi. So we're gonna install the apt distributed version. So first of all, from this guide, I will add a link on the description. Please copy and paste these lines so you can add a GPG key so it recognizes the repository, the extra repositories. There we go. Now we're just gonna do good old apt update the app install. If you're like me, you probably have like 10 Raspberry Pis laying around somewhere, so you can just repurpose one of them. If you're interested, I really recommend looking into how to set up a Raspberry Pi, because Raspberry Pis are really, really, really cool, right? So okay, so that's updated, and now let's install it. We have Homebridge, so it's gonna install. I really recommend not going the npm route for this. I just tried that. It was kind of problematic. See what I tell you? I told you that node is problematic. So, and I believe once we have this, we should be able to open up the Homebridge UI, because it's gonna install a service, a process that is gonna run up on boot. So again, like I mentioned, we're gonna get to a point where I can just plug this in somewhere in the house, and as long as I have internet access at home and power, of course, I will have a server that will be dealing with my Tesla automations, which is pretty cool, right? All right, so nice. We got 192, 124 on port 8581. There we go. All right, cool. So now, once we're at this point, Homebridge is going to ask you to create a user. I'm just gonna create an admin user with really strict credentials that you're never gonna know. And then once we're here, there we go. So this is your server. So we're gonna configure the server here in plugins, right? Once you're done installing the plugins, you're gonna use your phone and you're gonna scan old QR code over there, and that's gonna act the accessories to HomeKit. So let's go to plugins, Tesla, this Homebridge Tesla. So I'm gonna install that. After I install this plugin, then we need to configure it. You need to have your Tesla API token and your BIN, the vehicle identification number. If you don't know what your BIN is, you don't deserve a fucking car. The BIN, you can find that on the Tesla app. And the Tesla API token, so this is a little bit complicated to get. How to get a token? So it's complicated. I recommend using Auth app for Tesla, but it's a Mac OS application. I wouldn't know exactly how to get a token if you don't have a Mac, but I recommend using this because you just log in through the Tesla Auth and it produces a refresh token for you. It's really, really simple. So there ought to be other methods, but how about this? I will look up some notes on what to do if you're not on Mac, and I will update that on the video description. So we're gonna enter those details here, and of course this is information that I'm not gonna reveal because it's incredibly private and you cannot know it. Now we have this. Okay, we're gonna activate car doors, trunk, frunk, sentry, church limit, steering wheel heater. Yes, I don't have that on the Model 3. Charge port, starter, home link. No, I think that's all. So okay, so there we go. So let's do save. All right, so now that you do this, Homebridge is gonna ask you to restart, so you can do that easily from here. So here we go. So I'm gonna show you how to set this up. This is my HomeKit without any accessory setup. So now there's a QR code, which I'm gonna block on the video because you cannot see this. And I'm gonna hit add accessory, and it's asking me to scan a QR code. If you have set up other HomeKit devices, this is gonna be very familiar to you, right? So now, I point it to that. It's gonna be a bridge, and then I'm gonna hit add to Apple Home. It's gonna do its magic. You will see that now my vehicle is coming online on the logs, so we're good. We're good. Right. I recommend creating a room on HomeKit named Tesla because all of the accessories are gonna be, because that way you can commandeer your accessories by saying, hey Siri, open the Tesla doors. So it's gonna look for accessory named doors in room Tesla. So this is the best organization strategy for this. You may want to try organizing your accessories this way. So we're finally here. We have added to home. So you will see this now, okay? So on the room called Tesla, you will see that there's only a single option here, a single switch. When you tap on it, it's gonna list all of the controls. This is kind of cumbersome. I mean, you can already start using it at this point, but what you can do is that if you hit the gear icon here on the bottom, then you can select show as separate tiles. And this way, you're gonna get a little bit of a more dashboard-like UI, right? So now, cool. There's a bug on iOS 16 where every accessory is named the same, so you will have to do a little bit of, manual renaming. It's kind of cumbersome, but it's not too bad. So for example, you press and hold on the climate option. You can just do climate control. So here we are. So now you have accessories properly named. You have climate control. You have ignition, doors, etc., etc. So you can do, for example, this. Hey Siri, open the Tesla doors.
One sec. Okay. Tesla's unlocked.
Hey Siri, lock the Tesla.
On it.
Yes. There we go. So pretty cool, right? So that concludes the experiment. Now, I find a lot of potential in this because there's sometimes you buy smart home accessories which are not compatible with Siri, right? One of them that I know of preemptively is my garage doors. My garage doors are from some third party that offers some Alexa bullshit, right? So I don't want to use a third-party platform. I want everything to be tightly integrated in HomeKit because I find it very pleasant and very simple to use. So I'm pretty certain that there has to be an integration for that here. So that's it. So let me know what you think about this video. Stay tuned, everyone. More content down the pipeline, and I'll see you soon.